Chat, we did it. New ranked PB. So, I guess a little bit of background, I guess, for you guys. I've been trying to like grind this new game mode, I guess you could call it. It's not necessarily new, it's been out for a little bit, but it's new to me. So, this is MCSR. So if you're unfamiliar with MCSR, it's like a ranked speedrunning thing that you can like 1v1 against people. And this is my fastest time to date. So this is a ruined portal seed combined with a village. So I feel like I played this overworld a little bit messy. I thought it was a village seed at first, and then I look at the village and it's like 3 houses, and so I'm like, oh no, like this is not a village seed. And so I get really scared for a moment, and I have to like figure out exactly like what the seed actually is. I go to check the enchantments on these axes just to see what they are. It doesn't really matter what they are, so I don't really know why I'm checking. To be honest, I think I get too much food. I spend a little bit too much time doing that. But anyway, sorry. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked between like the start of the game and where we're at now. But yeah, so I think that there's only like a couple houses, and I'm like, uh-oh, like this is a village seed, or not a village seed. And so I like find the ruined portal, and then I like have like a split second decision where I'm like, okay, should I go kill like the golem first, or should I go like get the stuff? I decided to go get the tools, and then I should go kill the golem, just so that we have an iron pickaxe. And so I decided to get the wheat here as well, just for like extra food. I think we have plenty of food right now and plenty of blocks, so I think we're pretty solid. But I played it a little bit messy, and there's a little bit of like room for improvement. But overall, I think it wasn't like the worst thing ever. I don't know why, but I like put this chest in my inventory, and then I'm like, wait, I should just like use this to tower, so I saved blocks a little bit. But yeah. So played a little bit messy, but it's fine. Anyways, back to kind of what like ranked is, right? So you just like 1v1 against people. The seeds are like pretty much set. So they're always going to be like good, or at least decent, right? And that's like a really cool thing about ranked. I don't know why my hit didn't like register there or there. I don't know. Sometimes like hits just don't register for some reason. I don't understand why. Minecraft's weird sometimes, I guess. But my last PB before this was like 18 something, right? It was like 1806, I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think it was like roughly around that time. So this is like a 3-minute time save, more than a 3-minute time save, which is like insane. I'm not sure if I can break this in a while, so this will be very interesting. I see my my opponent's gone into the nether, and I'm like, okay, I need to like hurry up. I need to go like get the nether, because I'm gonna be like really far behind. So I hop in the nether, and then we need to like find the bastion, right? So I do a little bit of scanning here. My entities hit, yeah, like 80 right here. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty solid. I need to find terrain, so I need to go around this corner. The terrain kind of opens up around here, so I'm like, okay, I can probably use this to my advantage. Go around the corner here. And then I think while I'm doing it, I see the fort on the bottom left there, if you can see that. And then I take a ton of fall damage. I didn't realize it dropped off that much. That could have, if that was just a lava pit, I was just dead for sure there. These piglins start chasing me, which get me a little nervous, but I decide like, okay, I can do a little bit of parkour, like do a couple blocks up, and I can probably make it. So I have it. I go to jump, and then the piglin knocks me off, and I'm like, okay, that's really annoying, but whatever. Plus there's like a gap here, so he shouldn't be able to make it up anyways. And then we get to mine all the chalice. Obviously this is bridge, so we got the chalice, and then I can see on the right side there's like pretty much nothing on the right. It looked like it, at least. I could be wrong. I don't like fully know all of the bastion stuff, but to me it looks like there's a like the double triple on the left, and then it looks like there's like nothing to the right, but I could be wrong. It could also just be a double triple on that side. It's just kind of hard to see. I didn't check the what's it called? I didn't check the seed afterwards, so I'm not certain about that. Try to just ignore this this hoglin. Hopefully he doesn't like knock me off is kind of my thought process here. But yeah, so I don't understand the Donkey Kong route. If you guys are like more into MCSR, I don't really like fully understand it as much as I should. And so I just kind of get enough piglins. Plus, I'm gold 3, right? Like, I don't need to be, like, a top-level runner, right? I just need to be good enough. Better than my opponent, pretty much. And so that's just kind of what I'm thinking here. So I try to, like, distract these piglins because they start hurting me a little bit too much. So I'm just tossing this gold in here. I should have, like, put a block. You'll see in a second, but this piglin gets kind of stuck here. This is, like, a common thing. I should just put a block there so that they get up and walk around, but he eventually understands and walks around. I know the fort is to the left. I, like, double check for it here in just a sec, but I know it's over there. I don't know why, but, like, sometimes my spatial awareness in these bastions just gets really, like, lost. So I do a little bit of scanning here. I can see the fort on the right side there, if you can see that for half a second. So I'm going to go throw a pearl, and then I'm going to lower my RD to 2. So I just wait for it to land pretty close. I don't understand the F3 trick. I'm going to learn that at some point as well. But for right now, yeah, I just lower it in the menu. But I think I'm a little bit slow with the bastions, which is a little bit of an issue. I try to save a little bit of gold to make gold picks later. I ended up not needing them, but it's just to, like, help dig through the terrain sometimes if you just, like, can't find it. So yeah, so we're just chilling here. We're gonna make some anchors just because, like, it doesn't look like I have a ton of explosives. Actually, it's like 5. It's fine. Well, 6, because you can see the other bed in my inventory. So I should have plenty of stuff. So I just start dumping all of my extra items in the chest here. Make sure that I have 3 extra strings so I can make a bow. That ends up not coming up at all because if you can't tell, there's no arrows anywhere here. I was just kind of stuck in the moment. And I kind of didn't realize, oh, I just, like, don't have arrows. So yeah, I think that I'm spending a little bit too much time organizing my inventory. I should just be doing this in the fortress. So I think that that's another issue that I have, is, like, I just keep checking for stuff when, like, I should just go. Once I get all my items, like, that was probably a 30-second time loss, if I'm being honest. I should have just, I got all my items, get out, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for me to, like, continue being in the bastion just because, like, there's just no point. So I'm trying to find open area in the fortress here. I see this little open section. Unfortunately, I kind of miss a pearl and almost died in here. I also don't have fire res on right now. That could have been really bad if I got hit by one of these blazes, but fortunately I didn't. I'm playing a little bit sloppy. It's around once I like make my portal that I start getting really nervous. Because, like, this is really good pace. 8 minutes into the fort for me is, like, really, really good. I haven't been checking our rod drops, like, the rates at least, but I'm pretty sure we're, like 5 for 6 or 5 for 5. Like, it's insane. So we have, like, insane rates. I go to this one. I think that both of these drop as well. So this might be 7 for 7. I'd have to double check that or something. I might, like, put it in the pinned comments or something. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go build my portal here, and then we're out of the fort like under 9 minutes. I don't know why, but I walked forward there. That was, like, really stupid of me. No reason to do that. But we're out of the fort, and we're blinding. So that's, like, unheard of. Like, a sub 10 blind for me is just, like, unreal. So we go to do this right here. We get a measurement. We're just 12% accurate. I don't know how to, like, bow die to get, like, the pixel perfect measurement. I don't fully get it. So I'd usually just throw 2 to 3 pearls, or not pearls, eyes, and it usually is enough for me to calculate fine. So here we are. We're at 91. I could just send this here at 91. But I want to just, like, I feel like I can get a super precise measurement on the 3rd eye. So I throw a 3rd one. And it breaks, but that's totally fine because we have 12 in our inventory right now. So we get 100% accuracy on our Ninja Brain. So I feel really, really good about blinding at those coordinates. I also have, like, tons of iron, so I want to play this like extra super safe, so I make extra armor just in case. Realistically, I shouldn't be doing this. It just like is a time waste, but like my opponent hasn't even found the fort yet, right? And we're already like we already have cords. And so I also like look at the direction of where the eyes went, if you can see right there. And now I understand where I need to go to blind, right? So I need to increase my X, and I need to increase my Z or decrease my Z slightly, right? So I need to go to 122. So I end up double checking that I have fire res. And then I think I just drop here. I realize that the cords are like in lava pretty much, so I'm gonna throw a pearl in the lava. Luckily I have the fire res, so it's fine. Drop my gravel here, and we're just gonna build. We're on cords, by the way, right now. I realized that like the pearl that I did like was directly on cords, so now we just build the portal and we're just chilling. So we build a portal and light it, stand directly on 136 to 122, and boom, we hit the stronghold. So it was amazing. There was no reason for me to go check this, to be honest. I shouldn't have broke this this block here. I like to check like the corners, I guess, of the starter, because I don't know, it's just like it feels like the stronghold should be there, but in reality it's like not actually there. But the only other pathway is just down mid, so we have to go down the mid of stronghold. And as soon as I think we go into the staircase, yep, we see it right there. And this is a point where I'm just like, no way. I am like 11:30 going into the stronghold, and normally when I get like this like nervous, I set my bed, but I'm like, this is insane. I'm gonna PB here. I'm in the end like sub 12, like unbelievable. This has like never happened before. And then I'm like, I need to craft. Like I still haven't pre-crafted like my bow. I haven't crafted my beds. Like I'm just like, if you can tell, like my crafting is just like so nervous here. Like I'm just like, oh, like let me craft. Like I need to do this stuff. I accidentally craft slabs, and I'm like, I still need to craft my bow. And then I need to set this up. So I set up a triple anchor, just because I think it's just, for me, it's just like the best thing. Just set up the anchors, like pre-set up the anchors, so that it's easy to like kill the dragon, I guess. And I also get rid of all these blocks because there's been times where they like get in my inventory and it's really bad. So yeah, I tower up here and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for half bow. I'm gonna break these crystals, and then the dragon's gonna perch. I go to shoot my bow and I'm like, oh, I don't have arrows. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna one cycle the dragon. I just kind of have to sit here. And so that's pretty much what it comes down to. So I organized my inventory a little bit for me to, I usually like the beds on the like top of my hotbar, in my inventory, or not my hotbar, but the top of my inventory, just because like it makes the most sense to me. If they're all in a row, then I know where they all are, I guess, so I don't have to like, if I like misplace middle click, then it just like is easier. I usually don't pick block. I usually like don't use the middle click. I like actually just like shift click it into the hotbar. I just find it easier. So now we're just waiting for the dragon, and yeah, at this point we could have had like a sub 14 if the dragon just like perches right here, but that's pretty much what half bow would have done. Is it would have probably shaved this like minute off of the run, but unfortunately I just like didn't have arrows. I didn't check the other side of the bastion, but realistically if I would have checked the other side of the bastion, it would have taken like 30 seconds off to like save 30 seconds, so it would have been like roughly the same amount of time. It looks like the dragon's gonna perch here, but it ends up just coming back over to me and then like shooting a fireball, I think, and I'm like, bruh, like no way. And then my opponent just barely gets into fire at like 14 minutes. And I'm like, bro, like this is like so winnable. I just need the dragon to perch right now. Like there's no chance he catches up. Like it's just insane. It's crazy. So the dragon kind of goes and hides here for a second, but I'm just sitting here waiting, and he comes out of nowhere from that backside. And then I thought he perched here, but nope, right there. You can see his like neck break basically. But yeah. So 2 pretty decent anchors. The third one's kind of mid. The That bed was kind of mid. That bed was really good. That bed was really good. So, what was that, like 6 explosives? Yeah. And you'll hear me celebrating. That's gonna end the video off. So thanks for watching. Yes. So 15. I shaved so much time. Oh my, dude, no way. That was insane. That was so hype. Wow. Unbelievable.